fucking shit right here. This motherfucker went in the back of the closet and got all the fucking gear, bro. What are we doing here? Who the fuck is this? Fuck this YouTube shit. Go ahead, get your shit off. You got all the fucking gear. You got your glasses. Go ahead.
You go first. You go first.
I ain't got shit to say. I told him, don't fucking invest love into this light skinned prick. Fucking dude. Why the fuck did he not call a timeout?
Who?
Gee, like it's right. It's right there. God damn it! It's right fucking there. Oh, let's go for it. You ain't goddamn Peyton Manning. This ain't no fucking Omaha. What the fuck was the reasoning for that? I see the fix every goddamn time. It fucking always happens on time. I'm like, okay, if we don't get the lead by the end of the second quarter, we are fucked. And it fucking always happens on time. I fucking quit. I'm tired of this shit. I can't keep going through fucking heartbreaks in life. No fucking more. I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck about Jerry Jones hitting the goddamn knee. I'm hitting the knee too, because you motherfuckers have had me fed up. I'm hitting the knee of solitude to get off the fucking narcotic. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck up out of here every goddamn time we make it to the playoffs. In the past 25 fucking years, it's always some bullshit. All fucking bullshit. Hey, Tony Romo, come back.
I was about to say.
We was kidding. You can come back. You got paid $70 million. You can come back. Give him the fucking money. I don't care no more, bro. I don't give a goddamn anymore.
Well, you want to take it to the start of the game? How'd you feel at the start of the game?
I knew something was coming. I knew the shit was coming when the 49ers started running the ball. When they started running the ball, I said, all right, we're fucked. We gave up yards in the beginning. We supposed to have the best defense in the game and gave up yards in the beginning. I said, well, here we go. I just knew from the beginning. I knew something was about to happen. I'm like, wait. We're almost there. And yet this fucking happens, bro. It's so predictable with the Cowboys. It's so predictable. I don't get it. I don't have no analytical way of explaining anything that happened. We could not get a stop.
No. You can. All right. So here's what happened. Like you said, like the Niners showed up. More often than not, Jimmy G will lead a good first drive, and it'll be like, oh shit, he's on one today. But then that kept going further and further. I mean, they kicked the field goal in the next drive. And I was like, okay, all right, this is, it's good. And they were shutting them down. Ezekiel, I knew he wasn't going to get nothing against us, and he didn't. Dak Prescott, he only had the one real scary throw, the one that, in terms of what scary to me, like, because our secondary has been atrocious all fucking season. I mean, we had to go out and get fucking Josh Norman, who's probably one of the most overrated football players ever. And yeah, I mean, and you guys kept attacking us with fucking Schultz, and I was just like, oh my god, why do people just let him walk by? Like, let the white boy, get open. He ain't gonna do shit after he catches it anyway. It's like, cover him, because those are easy yards.
Yeah.
But I knew we were gonna stop the run, because we stopped the run the majority of the time this year. I mean, the only time we really didn't was Jonathan Taylor, but he was a leading rusher, if I'm not mistaken. But going into halftime, I'm like, all right, we weren't down, so I knew it was going to be a good. I'm like, what? All we got to do is just hold on and maintain. I didn't expect all the wheels to fall off, and then not even that, the engine fall off, and then it's just a race. It's like Ricky Bobby when they just run towards the finish line. The cars are done. They just have to have a race, and it's insane. We'll recap, the end of the game, but when they were mounting their comeback, did you expect disaster still? Or were you like, this is a new year. This is a new decade. We can right all the wrongs of the previous, of the 2000s and 2010s.
No, I'm the most pessimistic, optimistic person ever. I just knew. I was like, yeah, we're not coming back. Because with the Cowboys, if we don't have a lead going into the second half, I know something's about to happen. We always got to keep a certain lead, even if it's 3 points up from a field goal. it's got to be something.
What do you think they could have done differently? Because they still played a good game. They were able to capitalize on a Jimmy G turnover, which is, again, an automatic every game.
Right.
They were doing a good job. Brandon Ayuk was eating Trayvon Diggs for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He was just getting by him. And then if Jimmy G didn't overthrow him on that one, again, the guy's got a thumb injury and is kind of has a history of overthrowing passes. That could have sealed the game up a little bit more because he would have hit a wide open man who probably would have gone all the way or at least made a big play out of it. But I mean, again, like I said, you guys, even Pollard, like you guys didn't have to run. You should have ran Dak Prescott more, maybe. That was the thing I was scared of all game.
Because Bosa was out. I'm like, yo, you could have.
Let's talk about that because we just talked about Nick Bosa on the previous episode, which hasn't been released yet.
So we cursed him. Cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did. Even me, as I said, like I don't stand by him as a person, but he's a hell of a football player. But yeah, DJ Jones, I think it was, who gave him a V trigger right to the face, and then like sent him to fucking CTE records.
Oh no, he definitely think he in the 60s right now. That's right. That's right. Get him off the field, sir. This is 2022. That's right. He definitely think he back in the civil rights era now with that fucking hit.
And then. What was funny is that Tracy Wolfson kept calling him Joey Bosa, and she did it twice. And I'm like, it's Nick Bosa. Even though Joey Bosa is probably MAGA as well, but I'm like, no one calls Matt Hardy Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, she probably don't give a fuck. Either that or she just got called in just for today. That could be it as well. And she like, who is Nick Bosa? The guy right there that has the Undertaker Blue Lives Matter shit going on. That's him. Who's the Undertaker? Don't worry about it. They both believe in the same thing.
So he goes down. I'm like, that's actually kind of a blessing because what we need to do is just send the D linemen and have the linebackers drop back and worry about pass coverage because, again, Dak Prescott wasn't going to run when he should have. But when they have Nick Bosa, you send Nick Bosa to attack. You don't send Nick Bosa back to play coverage. Right. So that kind of freed up an open man to, focus on the pass game because Dak Prescott, again, was making good passes. He was in the open man, which you got to do. He had, again, the Amari Cooper one. Anyone could have hit that pass because that's what's happened to the Niners all year was giving up plays like that. We haven't even addressed the turnovers. How do you feel about all the penalties that were called? Do you think the refs gave this away?
No. See, the thing is about that. Now, the offensive line was doing stupid shit, especially like the second, third quarter. They were doing a lot. They was off ball for most of the part. But the main problem was, and I can't say this as a Cowboys fans because we always use that excuse like, oh, it's the refs, it's the penalties. That's going to be a given, especially in today's game, bro. It's the fact the offsides and everything in between is just like, dog, that's on y'all. Y'all getting overzealous before the hike. So that's on y'all. And we got 2 all-pro linebackers. That's another thing. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck can't y'all go around or go through the defensive lineman? I'm sorry, the offensive lineman. Why y'all couldn't go through them? I didn't understand that. It was just like, and I can't really put it on Mike McCarthy other than as far as the offense.
It's not Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, but he
has the stench of a bad coach, just like Kyle Shanahan has the stench of a guy who's gonna give up a big lead.
And that's the problem it's hard because I'm trying not to make excuses because this is second coach. And it's like, all right, Mike McCarthy is the problem. It's like, dude, we know how he plays even when he was with the Packers. So it's just like, you didn't have to kiss the fucking championship, all right?
I didn't even kiss. I just went.
That's all right. Definitely, Cal don't want that shit back. Definitely now. Nobody, you gonna have to definitely watch that shit off. You up here really like Jeff Jarrett too with the whole fucking outfit and the title. That's insane. But no, it's just that's the main thing. Like, why did Zach not get the? I'm tired of this shit. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
No, go ahead.
Fuck this phone.
But no, legit, like Randy Gregory cost them what 5-6 plays of jumping off sides.
Yeah, I was like, dog, what's the reason for it?
I mean, I don't know. It's intense, man. It's a big game, big deal. It's all the curse. It's the curse of all the Cowboys playoff losses. I mean, that's why I knew And I told this to fam all season. I'm like, because he's like, we're having a good season. I'm like, you guys are still the Cowboys. Like, it's gonna be this. You going right? You getting out? You getting out? Say a word, son. Say a word. Oh, you going right back in for the same shit. And like what? It was the Des Bryant catch, like another bullshit call at the end of the game.
Against the Packers.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
I mean, the Tony Romo muff snap, botched field goal. I mean, you guys have a string of bad losses. I mean, just like how we do with. We're probably going to lose. We're going to beat the Packers next week. I know that because again, it's Aaron Rodgers. This man hasn't been to the Super Bowl since 2010.
Listen, I really wish y'all would beat them. I don't think it's going to happen.
Beat up.
I hope. I can't stand fucking the Packers. I can't stand fuck beat up. I can't stand Wisconsin. I can't stand the Packers. So I hope they lose. But I seriously doubt they're gonna lose. I hope.
Man, I don't know why Nick Bosa is just real life Thad Castle. I don't know why you just put him right back out there. It's not like CT is gonna fucking make him dumber. I mean,
you're already stupid as a motherfucker.
It's not gonna also have the reverse effect. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong for thinking this. Like, he didn't get sense knocked into him.
But see, you don't want to make his fucking brains just more scrambled than they already are. That's why. Yeah. It's like that meme with the little drawn out character, like that's what he is at this point right now. The motherfucker's Humpty Dumpty.
So really, the fourth quarter, we went in with the lead. I'm like, thank God. All right, we just have one quarter to play, and it was the craziest fourth quarter since last week when the Niners had the Rams game, like pure insanity. But this was turned up to 11 in terms of that was great play, whereas this was stupidity on all the levels from both sides. Again, like that Jimmy G had the sneak, but the guys weren't set, so it was a turnover essentially. And I'm like, when does that ever happen? Especially with just 40 seconds to go. It was like, you couldn't just give this game to us. Like, again, I was like, wrap it up, wrap this shit up. Like, because it was, fam had tweeted it was torture. And I'm like, for both sides, like, it's torture for you guys. So like, oh, let's just end the game. We're going to lose. It's torture for me. Like, they can still have a chance if they just get the ball and throw it deep because it was 23-17. You guys just have to score a touchdown and kick the extra point. I know they were saying Greg Zuerlein missed a lot of extra points this year, but still, even then, it's a tied game and you get overtime. That's better than fucking nothing.
That's what I can say about the coach. It's like, yo, slow down. Once we get to the fourth quarter and we got a lead, which is for y'all, when y'all have a lead, y'all keep it. And that's more predicated towards
No, we don't. No, we don't. We give up the lead because it's a Kyle Shanahan team. That was what happened with the Super Bowl. We had the lead going in and then gave it up.
But I'm trying to remember because I think week 6 or 7, y'all kept that lead. I got to see what team y'all went against week 6 or 7 of this past season. But y'all kept the lead, if I'm not mistaken. But you're right. Kyle Shanahan at times.
And he's my guy. I still believe him. No, I think he's like me where he overthinks it. In terms of like, all right, I listen to a lot of his press conferences, and like he does weekly radio and bi-weekly radio on sports radio in California on the KMBR 680. And you hear him talk, and he's a smart guy. Everyone knows that. Like, he's this offensive genius. But I think when it comes to making plays, I think he just makes the wrong one in terms of like right after he's like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Like, and he'll know it. It's just like, it's like, if we don't run here, then we won't get another play type of deal. Whereas like Mike McCarthy, like, I think he's just a guy who he's just Jeff Fisher with multiple playoff appearances. I mean, Jeff Fisher got by on like 8-8s and 7-9s and the occasional 10+ win season, but he's Jeff Fisher that won a Super Bowl and, made multiple playoffs after. But again, didn't do much after. Again, we always use the he tricking y'all and all that. I don't think Dak Prescott did that. I mean, he played a good game. He played the best game he could. It was just.
But I tell people about him, and people were worried because they had him on the fantasy team. They're like, "Oh, he's doing this." I'm like, "Yo, he gets in shape about week 3. Like he gets in shape week 3. He's going to get his numbers. It's the reason why he get paid. Like that's the thing with the Cowboys. They get paid. Now, Amari Cooper has to get paid this season. I think he will get paid. I don't think he's going to walk. You know what I mean? So we pay the players, but it's like, damn, bro. It seemed like we do what's right being an organization. I shouldn't even say me because I'm not part of the organization. But
You
the
know,
Cowboys.
I know what you mean, because again, like, by being a fan, you're saying like, all right, they're doing this smart thing. They went and got Micah Parsons. They already had DeMarcus Lawrence and Trayvon Diggs, and like, so like you're building a team properly for you to be like, you know what, I can believe in this team.
And we finally got a good corner. We got a good specialty player.
See,
it took a minute to get that, and it's like, what the fuck?
That's what I was. But again, at the end of the day, it's momentum, it's luck, it's all the other bullshit. Because Fan was saying this all year. I'm like, he's like, this is the best team we've had on all sides. I'm like, yeah. At the end of the day, you're still the Cowboys, and you still have the stench of 20 years, just like the Niners. Again, week after the Steve Young Super Bowl, they had Jeff Garcia, T.O., and then that didn't do nothing. They had Colin Kaepernick and Frank Gore. That didn't do nothing. Now
T.O. had his numbers. If you want to just say that as
no, I'm saying a Super Bowl win. A Super Bowl win, like, is what I'm saying. Colin Kaepernick made the Super Bowl, but
I need a Cowboys fan in here. I can't do this. Y'all not gonna handicap match jump me.
I sent it to Fam as well. He said,
not a game.
Y'all not gonna just jump me.
How we doing?
Cowboys fan in here.
How we doing, John?
I can't, man. I'm a little inebriated. Got a little tense at the end, but it's on.
So John and I, this is Black John stuff for anyone who doesn't know of Black Rasslin fame. Shouts to John. He and I IG message on all season whenever we're watching Niner games. It's been an up and down season, and that's why this game was perfect. It encapsulated the entire season as a whole.
Man, what I kept saying, man, the secondary, they got a little Jimmy G with his bullshit, but he came through in the clutch. We lived the fight enough.
We just relied on Deebo Samuel like we did all season.
And that's what I'm saying. If we would have gave the ball to Kittle, it wouldn't have been a game. But they got to make us get dramatic. Make us sweat a little bit. But it was close.
Brandon Ayuk stepped up. He had a big game. Juwan Jennings came through on third down. The defense, we were just talking about Nick Bosa going out. That you and I were both like, "Fuck." But again, I was saying actually worked because now you don't have to send the guy after Prescott. You just have to worry about coverage, and they still were giving up easy passes.
It was MAGA karma. That's what happened.
Yeah, I called it MAGA karma. Especially with what tomorrow being MLK Day, it was yeah.
What fam at? I see you got the bell. What's going on? What happened now?
I sent both of y'all a link. He said give him some time.
Okay.
He's probably has to get lost.
Right. My daughter been on me all because it's snowing here, so she's been on me for the past 2 hours to come outside.
Nah, but no, I'm still a champ. You know it.
Got the belt. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go grab some. Hold on 1 second.
You got it.
Yeah, we definitely gonna need a Cowboys fan on here. I ain't doing this.
But no, shouts to John. Awesome guy. As well from meeting him in both occasions of New York, but he'll come right back on it. And was listening to his appearances on Black Rasslin. He's great wrestling insight as well. But him being a Niner fan as well as I am bonded us.
Yeah, it's still crazy that you a Niners fan
and our hatred for Matt Damon have bonded us for life.
Well, you want to talk to him about the Steelers? I don't want to because I really
no.
You talk about the Steelers. Prayers down for Ben Roethlisberger. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Your belt's up.
So y'all just got replica championship.
You got the real belt. That's the belt I want. Yeah, I'm gonna train it. I'm gonna throw this shit at like Tetsuya Naito. I'm just gonna throw Shane Douglas. I'm gonna dismantle this thing. I'm just gonna take a sledgehammer to it.
Man, look, it's not like I know a lot of Cowboy fans, and like my cousin fam, he's not that bad. I got another cousin, he's borderline bad, but I know people that's like they're the worst. Like they're so obnoxious with it. I don't mind you being a fan, but some of them talk so much. Like every hour and an hour, just posting stuff. So I'm
as bad as Lakers fans. The Lakers fans are the worst.
Yeah, no. I wish nothing but the worst for Lakers fans and Rams fans. I hope the Rams lose tomorrow.
Cowboys
That's the only way this can slide out.
I hope it's. I just want both of them out there tomorrow. I don't even care about none of these things. Get them out of here.
Oh, Cardinals, Rams.
Yeah, fuck them. But they are around.
I hope it's the Rams because like if they get by Tampa Bay, then like, is it easy when for us Sean McVay can't beat Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we beat the Packers, I don't know who.
Which we will.
Who
3-0 in the playoffs in the last 10 years. We got their number in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers, he couldn't do it in Candlestick. He couldn't do it at Levi's. He couldn't do it in his own stadium.
I like it.
He ain't gonna do it again. They always like, the team that passed over Aaron Rodgers. And how many times has he beaten us in the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. I still been trying to get him to. I still want him to come on board because I don't know.
No, don't do it, John. Don't put that evil on me.
This might be Jimmy G's last season. Now, what I was saying they should have done beginning of the season.
Give him another chance. I say
they should have traded him and that draft pick last year for him because he was disgruntled last year. We could have traded what would have been Trey Lance and Jimmy G for Rodgers and have at least like another 3-4 years. Because I got to get him one more title. After the last 2 times we went there and lost, we need one more. We need to make it a 6.
Yeah.
Listen, I thought he was going to come over there just because this season, people forget the whole debacle. Fuck everything else. Debacle, sorry. Fuck everything else. Like him being anti-vax or whatever the case may be, him doing his research, blah, blah, blah.
I don't think it's anti-vax. I think it's pro-science or whatever he would try to say.
Well, whatever the fuck he doing, I don't care if he doing Dr. Sabi. It's just the fact that people forgot that this motherfucker was up here saying, yo, I don't want to play for this organization. I don't want to
hang on a second.
And they end up playing. He about talking shit, fam.
There we go. This one's a great hat. I love this hat. But this one's a good hat.
What you talking about? We won.
In the alternate universe, we definitely won.
What you mean?
In the multiverse,
he's saying the Hebners gave it to us. The Hebner brothers gave it to us.
Hey, listen, as long as I don't run into Anthony Ruth, I'm cool.
Yeah, he gonna call you. I'm on my PT Cruiser stuff today. I'm on Pastor Troy. Got my belt. I'm talking trash all week. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm talking trash all week. He gonna call you. Don't worry. He's probably fired up. We were texting all during the game.
Really?
Yeah, he was. Me, him, and the dude we go to the game. We was texting all game. So he might jump back on Facebook because he gets off here and there. So he might jump back on there and talk trash.
He going on Facebook, not Twitter, not IG. He going on Facebook to talk shit.
Yeah, my cousin, his uncle, he's a little behind the times, so he'll probably get on Facebook and talk trash. He's not on Instagram and Twitter.
Yo, the Facebook trash talk has been the worst.
It'd be the funniest sometimes.
That's what I'm telling them. Like I know a lot of Cowboy fans, and they've been on Facebook going ham the last couple, all season. But I know, like you're not that bad. I got another cousin.
Yeah, fam's not that bad. No.
But I know people that's legit. They just wake up and just post Cowboy talk. Well, yeah, man, y'all got our name in your mouth. That's all you do is talk about the Cowboy. Just relax. Sit this one out. So
what I will say is I've never seen this many people on the timeline about a loss. No one's mentioned San Francisco.
Yeah, it's just they just talk.
I'm like, hold
on. This is y'all lost.
Arizona fans, of course, Raven fans.
They the worst.
The whole division, right? The whole division.
They can't talk.
Couldn't be this. They can't say nothing. No, you say what you say. I say what you say. However, nigga, the whole league love us or love to hate us.
Yeah,
it's love to hate. Because it's like, it's nobody in most of the people that's talking shit ain't even in our division going crazy. Like you just said, it's like,
it's because it's everybody. It's everybody.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute.
I take more pride in beating the Saints and the Packers in terms of like the non-division rivals. Like I love beating the Packers, and anytime we can beat the Saints, I'm like, fuck those guys. Sean Payton in that fucking.
Well, everybody feels the way about the Saints that we do.
Yeah, I can't stand the Saints.
Nobody likes the Saints except for people from New Orleans. No disrespect, Rock.
I've never had it.
I don't like the Saints because of the bullshit they got off on us. They beat us that time on that bullshit penalty.
There's been a few. They always had close games. There's the one that they hit the field goal to win, and then we won the division title game, the division playoff game, and then the game with George Kittle.
I hate to lose to y'all. I hate to lose to anybody.
Because you got to see the late 80s, 90s, and then
that's when I was in it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like I never got to see
the
like us
actual
Cowboys.
beef.
Yeah.
We,
But for me as a fan,
I was more into it back then. Like, I was more into it. I'm more mild-mannered now. I don't really talk as much trash. But back then, I'd have been, if we had Facebook back then, and Instagram and Twitter, I bet I'd have been
You was listening to Diggable Planets going crazy about the Cowboys.
That's very funny.
I've been.
But fan, like I said, me and John message on IG during the games, and we're like, "Oh no, that was a bad pass. Like, what do we do?" Like,
I kept telling Davis. I said the two things was going to hurt us was the secondary and Jimmy G. The secondary actually, because we didn't hear Josh Norman's name all game. That's the plus.
He might have been out of the game. Like they might just
they got people healthy, so they didn't need him anymore. And I said, well, they was like, well, Cowboys like to force turnovers. I said, Jimmy G's gonna give him one. And sure enough, he threw that bullshit interception. I was like, here you go.
But he was perfect until when was the thing. He was having the best game of like just hold on to the football, hit the right man, like hit Ayuk. He got Juwan Jennings. They got Kittle in the one when they needed, but he didn't give him enough. And again, Shanahan, he waited to deploy Debo. Same. Remember, I texted you right before halftime, like they got to unleash Debo, the running back.
Yeah, like we didn't use Kittle only got a catch, I think, or one, or maybe two at the most.
I think just one. Yeah, they get 2 targets, 1 catch.
Son, the penalties killed us. Penalties murdered us as usual. But that's what I told you the other night when we were after the
Yep.
After
I told you as well. I said our second.
I said, I got thinking if we ain't gonna get a million penalties, we be cool. But we got a million penalties. What you gonna do?
And it was mainly because of offensive line.
Refs on the way out though. Yeah, they had a rough night. Yeah, Leo was getting his head beat in all evening.
Because that's all I was telling Davis before y'all came through. It's just like these niggas tonight was like, nah, let's go right now. Like, hold on. Let them hike the ball, then go. It was just like niggas is like, what the fuck wrong, bro?
I got buddy mine down there now. He's in Dallas, and he said like it don't look like as many 49er fans on TV, but he said it's live down there.
No, it was loud.
Yeah.
It was
loud
when at the beginning it was loud. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah, he said he wasn't part of the people that stormed the gate, like when they first opened the gates, but he was right after that. He said it's crazy down there. He lost his voice. He can't talk.
Because a lot of people from the Bay moving to Texas, so that's why. And a lot of them be 49er fans. It's about 2 Oakland Raider fans.
I know when I went down there in 2014, they got a chapter down there that they set up like little what they call takeovers. So they were out there deep. Like their tailgate when I went down there in 2014, that tailgate was immaculate. Like the Cowboys Stadium did the tailgating, so they laid us out. They had everything laid out. They had events for the whole weekend. It was nice. They travel well.
Do they have like a I'm trying to figure out why they was running like that. Like how I know it's that standing room only jump, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what he was in standing room only because he got his tickets like yesterday or Friday. Like that's what they were running for because like they have a nice little standing room only section. He said that's what they're running to. Because I was wondering, what the fuck are they running for? Like the seats ain't going nowhere, but that's what it was.
Right,
he said
standing room,
and he said since he didn't run, he didn't get good seats, but he got a security guard that looked out for him that moved him up some. So he said it was live.
In the standing room jump, do they deliver the COVID directly to you, or do you got to order?
Yeah, they come second quarter. They give you the first quarter, and the second quarter they come back.
They bring it around on the tray. Would you like
the COVID is in there somewhere. That's
all in there. Amari dancing all through that fucking stage. I got told somebody if it wasn't for that, I'd be down there, but I ain't fucking with that right now.
Right, we'll be down there soon enough. I'm going to take a picture with this belt right in front of
are you sure though, Davis? We just said though, Marion out there.
Oh no,
he got the lights on.
Pop live.
I'm down there. I'm like.
Yo, we got your reservations and everything set
up. The flight.
You already got it?
I haven't got my flight yet because I was waiting on the dates.
I'm waiting to the last minute. I'm gonna probably be like, I'll probably book my shit March 24th, first or something like that. Like the last minute.
You want to sleep outside?
Yeah,
that's why then them Airbnbs about to be booked up.
Yo,
no, you got.
But it's an event.
Room, just the
going
days.
To the Are you going to the joint in February? Cuz the Grappital City.
Oh yeah, we already got tickets for it, right?
Correct. So
I'm good.
hopefully those numbers. That's the test. If we make it back from there, we good.
Yeah, I'm
What's
a
that, man?
self quarantine when I come back from that, and then go from there.
I'll talk to y'all
Matter of
about
fact,
that.
I'll probably put my shit after.
It's a brunch that morning too. We shall see.
When's that happening? When's that happening, fam? Because
What,
I asked you about that
DC?
earlier.
Yeah,
That's in Texas,
it's a
David.
Okay. So what time y'all trying? Just let me know when y'all trying to go down there. We just go from there.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off
Exciting,
here.
man.
Yeah, because I keep looking at it. Yeah.
Hey, DC, man. Southeast. Southeast. Oh, all right. So
it's in DC.
are y'all
right?
talking movies this week? Yeah.
No, we already had our episode. We're just doing
That's
the recap
done.
of the game. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh, y'all just. Oh, all right. That what y'all?
So I seen you said you looked at Peacemaker, cuz
Yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes. I didn't see the third.
I legit fell asleep on the first one, and I woke up. I woke up and then it was on the third one.
Go back and watch
I
the first one.
Yeah,
I remember looking at the first one, woke back up, oh, okay, and then went back to sleep, then woke up to the third one. So I'm just going to start from like the middle of the first one and get back up.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal.
That made me chuckle. I was definitely chuckling from front to back. It was very funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I might check it out.
I told Davis what your family said about not laughing at racism. She was like, you said your cousin is super liberal, but she was like, yo, the shit is funny, especially what he said to old girl. I won't repeat back what he said.
You would said it on the pod.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He said a chow mein.
No, we didn't. I'm not saying it.
Yo was wilding. He was very. The father is ridiculously funny, but he is.
Yeah, no, he has that whole speech when he gives him the helmet and like, so who are you gonna be using this on? And
that's the one.
Everyone, I'm just like,
he said you might even get you a couple blacks. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that was Nick Bosa pops.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Bosa he's already a Homelander, but is he actually Peacemaker?
No, because he would have shot them. I ain't gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil it for John. But
you gotta chill out.
I'll probably look at it after the game tonight. I might check that shit out then.
Going to sleep watching that is crazy. You're gonna have nightmares.
Hey yo, any of y'all watching Power?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did y'all already watch this week?
Mm-hmm.
So they had the dinner, right? I don't now, mind you, I'm an older guy, so I don't know everybody that's a star before, you know what I mean, it's popular outside Power. So I just know Shorty as the little hood joint that be in the class talking hood. I didn't know she was something else. Boy.
Oh, you talking about
right here? Yeah. Light skinned Keisha. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Me and Eve have had conversations about her. I'll just say that.
I didn't know.
This is before. I'm talking about early last year. Let me be clear, so I ain't snitching. This is early last year.
Don't do that.
Because you never know who listens. But listen.
That is true.
Dangin'.
The whole body is. She from Atlanta, too.
Oh, my black had 20 vision. I'm sorry.
Dallas got some of them. Anyhow. Yeah, Homelander.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Again, that's why we're still, Omicron, Omarion, Unicron, don't matter.
We're just going to believe in God. That's what we're going to say.
Yeah, we're going to praise it. We're going to have our K95s on.
Whole time.
K95 up.
Hang my mask right here. I'm just toss them. Put that on again.
Omarion will go right through that, man.
I'm showing up with a full 49er helmet. Just like,
I got two.
Right through that.
I got two.
But look.
That's not enough.
John Stud, what if he put the crown royal on his face and that beats Omarion? What if that's the cure for COVID?
I already told you what the cure for COVID was.
The cure for COVID, like I told, we got our Gene Cena. Like he still got gold fronts. Those have the vaccine directly in them, so he's straight. So if you get, and I told, and Math has a pair too. They straight. It's just me and family got worried about it. So that's what it is. If you get them, you straight. They ain't gonna fuck with you.
Get y'all some.
Oh my.
See,
what if I showed up off the plane like, hey?
Yeah, good.
You'll be Paul Wall Davis if you do it.
You got time, man. Come out all slugged up.
He 3 hours. He 3 hours north, too far north to be Paul Wall.
So wait a minute, Powell got like 3 episodes left.
Yeah,
There's like 3 episodes left or 2. Yeah, okay. As soon as that ends, what's the name? The Tommy Show come right after that.
Yeah.
Then Snowfall. Yeah, it's gonna be.
The
Yeah,
nigga
I started to finish last season's Snowfall.
You got Snowfall in February, then you got the Tommy Show, I guess, for the whites. I don't know. The Power of Tommy.
Tommy Show gonna have 2 bit. You know, Courtney Kemp ain't gonna keep a boyfriend off TV for too long. You know, 2 bits showing up in Chicago.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm gonna say he ain't been there. Oh, you don't think he's gonna make it? He might. I think he's gonna be on this season of GOAT.
He's gonna make an appearance here. He might eat that charge. However, see, it's so much stuff going on, man. It's an interesting show. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I like how
who's the worst actor on sometime Meth and Red be like,
nah, I gotta give it to Murray.
Yeah,
it's 100% Murray.
Mary much better than she was last season. Much better. Last season, watching these scenes, I can see her reading other people's lines. He was like, yeah, Katie, you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah. Well, she was so mad the first season. I'm like, damn, baby, why you mad? No more pain, no more drama, huh?
The ill part, she was good in
Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy. Which is
and I believe she's an Oscar nominee.
Somebody said that. I don't know what it is.
She got an Oscar nominee off of that for Best Supporting Actress.
I don't get that.
Something.
Somebody mentioned that. I don't believe that.
Let me double check on that.
Hey, why are these
these she is. Somebody told me that.
Incredible fits off though. Like, come on, niggas got the goddamn. They got the Tom Brown fits every week. If it ain't the Tom Brown, it's the Balenciaga.
Yeah, like, we talk about that every week. It's always big, bold labels though. Like the daughter, his sister, big ass Burberry on the card. I'm like, hey, come on, they just label us.
I'm like, who took her foster family? Then nigga, if she take all them clothes to the foster family, they are definitely part of it.
I'm like, come on, y'all they get outraged with it now. Like they everything is a label. Everybody on the show is wearing labels.
They taking her straight to Foreman Mills. I'm certain of it. They taking her all by all the USPA and they putting everything on eBay.
Was you with me down VA when they was rocking that? Somebody down there had that on USPA. So this is yeah. I mean, this is probably a decade ago, but me and Gene went down there. We partied. I thought you was with us, but we partied in like down in Richmond. Like somebody that our cousins knew had the whole USPA fit, shirt, hat, and tennis.
Fit.
So we was like, this was like, it got to be. Oh man, it was like 10, 11 maybe. It's at least a decade, but like we actually looked at each other like maybe we behind. Maybe that is like maybe USPA is a shit down there because they had like I seen other people in the club with, and I'm like, wait a minute, like are we in a different dimension? Like it was like a multiverse. Like bad people had USPA on down there. Like they had the whole fit. Like so we look at each other like, man, we thought we had polo on there at USPA. I said, man, they probably talking about us like we country down there. Like look at these fans with this polo on.
It's a guy at my job legitimately be getting USPA fits off. Like I be getting low fits off. Like I be like,
I think that was the thing. If I can remember, we were kind of having this conversation with Van last night about like fashion, especially guys kind of my age. I think that was a big thing in like John saying in 2010, 2011, especially guys in my high school. Well, I've been wearing USPA, if I'm not mistaken.
So what it is and they got sued for it, but during that period too, is they were intentionally mimicking Ralph Lauren designs to fool people. It was them,
Mhm.
Beverly Hills Polo Club, and it's another joint that be fooling niggas, US Polo, something, I don't know. But the
Yeah.
weirdest thing ever, I was watching that the 2 Chainz most expensivest, and they went to an actual polo club, right? Where they played polo, the rich
Mhm.
what the rich niggas had on.
Yeah.
They had on that
They,
USBA.
they got outlets
I,
to that shit. That's what
I
I'm
was
saying. Like,
appalled.
I was questioning myself. They had an outlet. They had an outlet up Atlantic City when I went up there. I'm like, I thought maybe I don't know.
But yeah, that reminded me just how you and Gene didn't get the Gene and John New York City adventure about walking Times Square.
They said they would take
Me-
an Uber.
Gene and John are like, let's walk Times Square. I mean, from like, I ain't fucking.
Nah,
we ain't
that was
fucking
it.
walking.
Nah,
That was
see,
me
all right.
having as a fam.
Yes. Because
So when
these
we
niggas
went there before, like we caught the ferry over there, and like it let us on. It was like what you say, like an hour walk maybe to get to Times Square.
because we remember we went up and then over and walked through that festival and then walked up
Yeah,
and walked
and it was
down and
summertime,
around.
so it was a little warm. So luckily I had on some Air Max, so I was straight. But like if you wasn't ready to walk, like it was even Matt was like, yeah, fuck this walk. He was ready to catch an Uber back to the ferry, but we ended up just walking back. But yeah, like that's what it was. It's a nice little hump to go down, go from the ferry to Times Square. We still should have went up there.
Screaming.
We still should have went up there.
For what? What did we go up there for the first time?
Just to be tourists, like to just go to Times Square. We had no objective. We just want to go. Eugene just wanted to go to Times Square. That was the whole reason to go. He wanted
that's
to.
the whole like the whole time. It's like Times Square. I'm like, have you ever
That
been
was
here
it.
before? Because I've never been here, and I'm like, I'm not dying to go to
And
Times
he
Square.
kept saying that to piss off fam. He just kept saying, "Yeah, we about to just walk there." So he just kept,
That's right. I could kind of pick on that after he was belligerent with it. I was like, you know what? Nah, because then I'm also like, I'm legit. I didn't show up here to walk.
It was only me and him waving that flag. Nobody else was with it.
No,
And that's
but
from,
I will
and
say,
my fault. Go ahead, because I was about to say Math run 20 miles a day and he didn't want to walk. It's crazy.
yo,
I didn't want to drive.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. But I think the next time we go, I think we should probably stay in the city. I think that's because that tunnel, or other side of that tunnel is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the travel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We were 15 minutes away from the spot, yet it took us over an hour because of the tunnel. We stay. I think we'll do more if we stay in the actual city. It's going to cost more, but you know what I mean. And the areas might not be as nice as Weehawken.
Weehawken, beautiful.
Weehawken, yeah.
Weehawken is beautiful, but it's on the other side of that goddamn tunnel.
Yeah. I don't know. Did we even look at hotels up that way?
Niggas, I was trying to look, but niggas didn't want to. Niggas was like, I don't want to stay in such and such an area. Like, look, nigga, we put me in bopping distance or something.
I mean, it makes sense for the amount of hours there, but if that's an extended stay, then it make much more sense to stay in the city to do more and get further quicker.
Right.
Yeah, because getting there from New Jersey, going to New Jersey, New York, like it's like you said, it takes too long to get there. So if we stay in town, we can probably do more as far as like if we want to walk to Times Square, we can do that. And just everything, the thing we went to was in New York. It's probably not as bad as an Uber drive from where we was at.
Yeah,
so as long as the Uber Uber car has enough seats.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
That homeboy was pissed off when he put them seats.
We had a whole spot and he was like, fuck your seats.
Nothing topped the first time we went up there. The dude let us off. This motherfucker knew we wasn't at the right place. When we went up there before, he's like, "Oh yeah, this is right here." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like, "Yeah, right here." It was let us off. It was like another block away.
Oh, for Jobber Slam?
Yeah.
No, we were. That was that time, but this is when we were
the solo
on the way.
trip thing.
This was when we were trying to pick up the BR Prius.
It was that summer, Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That morning, was kind of chaos, and we finally figured it out. And so then Cuz just calls the Uber before tells niggas we ready to go. And we gotta hurry up. We gotta rush downstairs. He like, yo, the Uber about to be here. I'm like, why you ain't tell us? So then we get down there, and homeboy first, he on the phone the whole time. You know what I mean? Bing bong, you on the phone the whole time. And he's super Dominican. He's not speaking a lick of English. That nigga is the whole way up the road. Whole way up the road. We get to the spot. I'm like, yo, is this a rental car space? He should be out there somewhere. I don't know. What you mean, nigga?
No, he's like, yeah, it's right here. I'm like, I don't see no rental car. Like, yeah, right here. I'm like, wait, right there. And he point. We'd already got our bags. Like, this motherfucker pulled off.
He's like, oh. Yeah. What happened? No, Cuz put the wrong address into the
Oh.
Yeah, so he was right. He took us to the right address. It just wasn't where the rental car spot was. So I can't blame him on that. I blame Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, cuz I was gonna say what because you said cousin, like which cuz? So I assume
Right.
Matt.
I was gonna say which one, the light one or the brown one? Which one?
I give him a lot of shit, but he handled that weekend extremely well. Because if it was me, I would not been as cool as he was.
Nah, because you stopped no selling after a while. When we was in the Queens, you was no selling everything that was going on. I'm like, yo, it's like 4 a.m. It wasn't 4 a.m., but it felt like it.
It was damn near,
yeah.
New York nights, it feel like it's like later than what it is. I'm like, my nigga, I'm ready to go back to Brooklyn.
Whole time. And then it was ill because when I was trying to dish the bot, you know what? Don't even worry about that. That was another situation.
Yeah. Don't bring that up. That was something that it did.
Here's an arm. Here's a wing.
He was about to flip out about that. No, that was Gene that was about that flipped out about that. Man, go get him. Like, man, fuck that right now. We ain't worry about that.
But look, the reason why everything is in God's timing is perfect because Buddy at that spot that me and Eve and them be going to, he be disrespectful. I'm like, thank God these Baltimore niggas ain't with us because it'll be a wrap. Buddy only about 5'2" anyway. I'm like, I'm glad these Baltimore niggas ain't with us.
Oh, yo was haggling for the bottle price.
Yeah, because if we got there and paid for that parking and he was on some bullshit about paying this for an astronomical amount, I'd probably been a little upset.
Yeah, no, that's what it was.
Talking about $150 a person or some shit like that?
No, Lord, he asked for the nigga said $350.
He want you to buy. He said you had to buy a bottle.
Yeah, for the Henny, he said $500 because Chris and them was already in that motherfucker. And then Buddy was like, nah, y'all got to pay $300. I'm like, yo, Eve always come here. And the motherfucker was, see, the thing is with Buddy, he be talking to women disrespectful. And then he tried motherfuckers he know he could talk disrespectful to. It's like, all right.
That wouldn't have went over well if we was there. It probably wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. I said, God, it's so good.
That's the one thing in Dallas. I'm like, oh shit, what happens if something goes down? Just like
Davis is Dallas. We'll just say that.
See, this the thing I'm worried about in Dallas is
I'm gonna have to be like Pesco, like
there'll be so many folks that we deal with digitally in real life in Dallas. The problem is a lot of them just talk like they've never been outside before. They talk like they've only been on the internet. I don't want to be around.
That's what I was thinking about.
That talk like
that.
like
you're basically saying it's people that talk reckless online.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in the same spot as like somebody. I don't know if y'all have heat with somebody using a Rasslin term, but people y'all might have heat with that they're going to see y'all in real life.
Who? I hate this. I ain't trying to mimic y'all, but who?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I'm just saying that's what I'm interpreting. Like people that you guys have heat with.
There's probably someone who made a list that would probably
You know what's so beautiful about me? Nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Oh no, he's
that's a damn lie.
Nobody knows me.
Buddy's definitely
you know this guy right here where I'm at.
You up
over
here,
this way.
The Brady Bunch thing. They know who.
Other way.
Yeah,
I gotta do like Thriller.
That way.
I gotta do like Thriller. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
They know that.
Yeah,
I don't
they know them.
I
Them
don't know
niggas is
nobody
famous.
knows me, but they know Drip and Fam and Matt and Cal.
Well, I'm standing right next to
I'm gonna
John
be
and
honest.
Gene the whole time. I'm standing right next to John and Gene the whole time, like
My experience, yo, is only the people showing love will show out in public. That's really been my experience. Niggas that see us and be like, yo, that's all I've experienced so far. So I ain't even gonna bluff. It probably be straight.
you
That
know,
man-
Remember too, we on the East Coast.
while I was getting the clip of the live episode of us all in the same room, Cal said, like, we're recording this before we go to Legends. And he said, like, imagine the reception of us showing up. And I was right. I'm like, everyone's going to show up and be like, oh, shit, it's Black Rasslin. Like, it was a big fucking deal. Like, it was the pop of, like, we walk in the room and you know it's a big deal.
Yeah, like without question, not just because y'all family, y'all niggas is like the biggest wrestling podcast that I know of, and that's no slight to no other family members. I'm just saying.
Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Not to cut
Go
you
ahead
off.
too.
That's why I'm telling them they need to go in down Dallas. I was telling them on the way back, like they need to go in down Dallas, like have shit like an event, get the merch off. You see, and I told
Yeah, we're going to have a Q&A with
I got a lot of ideas here
have
that they
that.
need to take advantage of that shit down Dallas.
If you don't get the fuck out of here, David, Q&A with the chip. I don't want to hear no more 49er questions, bro. The rest
Ask me a fucking question.
The droplets, they're gonna be in the droplets.
Yeah.
Gonna be in the chat.
I don't
Hey,
know.
yo, we're gonna have. Hey, yo, we're gonna have a booth. We're gonna have a booth at the Black Rasslin brunch show. Yo, we're gonna have a booth at the Black Rasslin brunch show where niggas practice robbing people using Davis. So give you a
See what
stuff,
happens.
we'll make
So,
sure.
Yeah, like
But you can use the white boy as the front. Always use the white boy as the front.
damn near I thought that was
Into
going to
the
happen
building.
in a certain scenario. I was just waiting for someone to be like, here, hold this.
Yeah, you know, you're like, you go right there. You got the pistol. Yeah, you know we got pulled over on the way back from New York.
Yeah.
See, if I was there, get in the front.
Yeah.
Crawling over. Like, what do you mean, officer?
You can cuss out the cops, though, Davis.
He let us go to that, which was cool. But yeah, that could have. That was.
I told you I got in
Yeah.
the way of a ticket for. I got in the way of a
It
speeding
was all
ticket.
kinds of. It was all kinds of.
I'm doing this. Hey. I see. I know nothing. I know nothing, my friend. I know nothing.
It could have went left, but it did.
Davis, you fucking prick.
You
Get the fuck out of my face, pal. Fucking talk to me. It's like
You don't
that.
know who I am?
Gosh, then
I know fucking Big
remember
Mike, bro.
niggas had the packs on the table in the hotel room.
Yeah. Still got that.
Oh my God, listen, we ain't going back. We ain't going back there. They would have locked us up for life. If they found that.
What work is this, sir?
And then nigga gave us $20. Like, nah, he cop y'all.
Yeah. Man, get out of here. Yeah. You know, laughed at us like, what, this?
Guys had that
Like,
shake and bake on the table.
Yeah,
That's why in Dallas you need a fiend.
Y'all traveling with this. I should. Police be like, I should have planned something on you for riding around with this.
Yeah. How dare you waste my time with this? Waste my dog with this bullshit.
Unmitigated gall.
Yeah.
In the tri-state area, they'll definitely do that.
It was all sorts of just regular like cans of beer and liquor bottles all over the place.
Fucking Remy Martin. Fucking, he tried to kill me.
With Remy Martin. What you said? You mixed that shit with Dr. Pepper? What you said?
No, I had a Crown Royal first, and then she's like, here, have some of this Remy Martin. I'm like, sure. Why not? When in New York? Why? Well, New Jersey, but like, why not? And then
That shot put you out. Man. That second shot did a minute.
Son.
I legit turned to Max Payne, like, oh no, like.
As soon as he did it, he's spitting up. Why would you do that? You know, like when you get older, man, you don't really deal with non-logical stuff. You're like, yo, why would you do such a thing?
Fam legit was like a good mentor, like, nah, don't do it. I'm like, nah, I'm here to have a good time, like, let loose, like, have some fun. After I was like,
because you don't have
to certain age, you know not to mix stuff. So I've learned. You get a certain age, you mix it up.
As you get older, you'll understand. If you drink a Crown, drink Crown. If you got Henny, drink Henny. If you got Douce, that's it. Don't Oh, let me get sweet with the vodka. Okay, you want to die? Go
No.
ahead.
Well, that's why the next night when Matt's like Hennessy, I'm like, I can only do one because I'm gonna be on my ass if it's more than one. Because I'm still my health bar was just at 99% finally after all day of recovery.
Son, them motherfucking shots that I got. First of all, I did have to be up early, so I was like, all right, I gotta leave anyway. But when I
Saying
really hit my bro, man,
one.
that
Even
bro,
though I
man,
overslept.
bruh, when I'm like, first of all, these shots is too big. That third, fourth one, I was for real like, bro, man. I said,
Yeah, that night, yeah, we did go with that. Luckily, we Uber because that night, yeah, everybody was going at that.
Oh yeah.
It got to the point
Man,
that
and
we
then
No, I would've been
turned down.
sober. I would have been
Yo,
sober enough to
I'm
ride, but I've
telling
been
you,
like,
my
where
whole
do
night
I
was
go?
Yo, my whole night was bam! Huh? Come in, take these shots. All right.
Me and
Like,
Dean
that
turned
was
down the last.
all night.
The
I
last
didn't
shot,
turn
we said,
down
"No,
no
I don't
shots.
want it." We turned it down.
it was better. The thing is, we was more fucked up this time than in July at Battle Pro. Battle Pro, I felt like we was drinking more, but for some reason, everybody was more fucked up this time.
Because we was
We
shooting
did
the liquor.
feel a lot.
We was making mixed drinks. Nigga, Eve and Cody came in with ice, and we was mixing the
Yeah,
drinks over there
yeah.
at the seats when Wilkins had went and got us the nice seats and everything, which was, you know what I mean, shorty show love. And then
VIP section.
you know what I mean, we was over there drinking cocktails. You know what I'm saying? However,
We were taking
we
free
was
shots
at the
up
bar
there.
taking shots.
Yeah, because
That's
at
what
Battle
everybody
Pro,
said. Everybody made mixed drinks up there. This was straight Henny.
yeah, because Battle Pro,
Straight.
we was straight and we was knocking that shit back. But then at the bar, it was like, oh no, niggas was tapping out. I felt like it was an Iron Man match going on at that motherfucker, ain't it?
I tapped out.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, I'm down 2 pins right now. Let me try to have a baby face come back. I said, yeah, it's for show time to go.
Yeah, I do scare myself sometimes because sometimes I wild out like, and I be like, man, I've done too much. But usually in social settings, I can drink Crown Royal for days.
We were
Like,
straight.
I bring a handle up the road every time. I be chilling, and we be up till 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I only slept like 3 hours that Saturday. Like, yeah.
Dog, that always happens in New York. Every time we go out, especially when I go with E for Cody, ain't no fucking sleep.
Yeah, that's how we.
Then I had the best sleep of my life.
Yeah, you was out. You was up looking for you. You was knocked out.
Why you think I drink brown liquor damn near every day? I go to sleep. That PTSD be dead.
Well, that's why we can't wait for Dallas.
Dang.
Gotta run it back. Driving right by
So
Cowboy
Dallas,
Stadium.
So I guess we'll figure it out offline, like how long? Because I'm thinking like Thursday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Monday, something like that.
That's what I'm waiting for, because that's what Math is still trying to. I asked Math this the other day because I got the days from Wednesday to Wednesday.
Thursday, I don't want to. Like, we're not going to Raw, so if that's not the case, then you might as well leave Monday morning.
Yeah. They got, the ROH return show was that same weekend down there.
Down there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Them
There's always
niggas
gonna
won't
be a bunch of
die.
shows
They
down
keep
there
saying
that
they ain't got no
It's
money.
gonna be, there's gonna be a GC. Them niggas, nah.
What's
Them they
like-
fine. They could keep shows.
That's why I think we got to do something on Monday, post Mania, and then leave Tuesday or something. You want to do anything like in the build up? You got to do.
GCW gonna be out there too?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people
Most
down there. A lot of shows down there.
Damn. I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shit to do down there. But yeah, like, since we ain't worrying about going to Raw, I do want to go to Raw though. Like, cause after Mania, Raw is usually like the best one of the year.
Yeah, the crowd be saying random obscure shit.
Yeah, I do kind of want.
But that Raw hasn't been that Raw.
Since it's been a couple years. Like,
Since Philly, right?
But that Raw hasn't been that Raw in years.
Remember the
Even before
2016
COVID.
Philly?
Even before COVID, that Raw at the WrestleMania really wasn't like that. I don't remember.
I think the last one was like that when they had
It
I
wasn't
think the
No.
Revival debuted and Finn Balor came back. I can't think of what else was on that.
Finn Balor came back 2017.
That might have been one of the last best.
He
Like,
shouldn't have
good
stayed his
Raw.
ass at home.
Yeah, it was 2018. Not much happened, if I remember. 2019 was, pretty weak. And then 2020 it was COVID. There was that great Apollo Crews Aleister Black match, and Bianca Belair had the match with the Street Profits against Andrade and Angel. But yeah, it was all right for a COVID show. But then this year, what happened this year?
Oh, the goddamn.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
What was the one when Fandango came out and they were singing the song?
That was 2013.
Okay.
2013.
That
2016 was Shane.
That's when it started. That's when it started.
Yeah, because 2016 is the one when Shane McMahon shows up and they have Enzo and Cass, Apollo Crews, maybe Tyler Breeze or so. They brought out like legit NXT call-ups that night because it was the whole he's taken over Monday Night Raw still even though he lost.
Oh, the Pat Patterson's prospects. That's who came out that night.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Matthew about that.
Hi, bro. You keep playing. You called that man Billy Porter the other day. I said, all right, bro.
Did he not look like Billy Porter?
I ain't in it.
Did he not look like Billy Porter?
You going into deep water.
I'm gonna take you out to the deep water and I'm gonna drown you.
You can't say that tomorrow's MLK Day.
What was the awkward silence we had earlier when we were recording? What did you say? And I didn't say anything for like a legit minute.
Oh, Nick Bosa said he gonna string us up and tear us down.
No, the episode's not out yet. That's fine, Kim. But I guess we can. We just wanted to. Banks wanted to come out and express his frustration with the Cowboys and Jerry Jones.
So what y'all think y'all gonna do going forward, though? Let me ask you.
Wait, does Jerry Jones have to die for y'all to win a Super Bowl? Is that the real scenario?
He's not gonna die, bro. He's an old white man from Arkansas. He's gonna live forever, and he's a billionaire.
Ain't that the nigga off of what's the movie with Humpty Hump and them? Ain't that the nigga with Dan Aykroyd and them?
You talking about the movie All Around the World or whatever that
song
was?
That's Jerry Jones. Ain't that him? They ain't never gonna wait, and they gonna outlive Steven, them little ugly grandkids. All them niggas, man.
That's it. They showed his family in the movie. I'm like, look at these.
They showed all them niggas. Loyal niggas on the field top. I'm gonna own this one day. No, you ain't Jay.
Yeah.
All you niggas. And they gonna be that nigga gonna just be a head in a jar on that yacht. Come on, hey man, we got good prospects. It's 20.
That was legit.
It's
like
20
Vince, Shane, Stephanie, all their kids with Trump. It was the same. Like Vince is touching the one kid, and that kid's like, he likes me the most. I'm gonna get the company. And he's like, shut up, you little shit.
You'll never fucking get the company.
Ever.
Get your fucking hands off me.
Shit like the thing for All Around the World. I forgot all about that movie. Shit freaked me out when I was a kid.
But no, I mean, because fam, like I had asked you over the course of the season, but I knew this was gonna happen because it's like Clippers are gonna clip, Cowboys are gonna cowboy. Like, but you had built the perfect team in your opinion.
I knew it was gonna come down to the 49ers and Cowboys. I was like, I just knew it. I said it's gonna be the Cowboys. When I heard it last week, I said, fucking, I knew it.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. I'm like, look at what happened at all this season. We had the quarterback that we were holding on to. Everyone said we should have let go. We drafted a guy that maybe he should have been the starter, maybe he shouldn't have. The coach that has the scheme, but will cost himself the game. John Lynch looks like fucking American Dad, so fuck him in that giant ass chin. Can't fucking draft to save his life.
So what y'all think? What you think the Cowboys gonna do next year, fam?
It all depends on what they do coaching wise, yo. The main problem with this football team is an offense. It isn't defense. It is special teams because the Greg DeLeg got to go. However, discipline is this team's major issue this year. That many penalties, yo. That many penalties shouldn't happen, yo.
Yeah.
You donating the game at that point.
Jimmy tried to give it to y'all, but y'all take it back. It was like Jimmy tried to give it to y'all. No, you can take it. No, you take it.
I will say Kellen Moore is a little more than slightly overrated.
Yeah,
y'all go ahead and keep interviewing him. Y'all can have him.
I'm gonna tell you who else is. I don't see how he's gonna get a job, but like Dan Quinn is just a coordinator. Like they don't need to make him a head coach.
That's why he declined the interviews that they were offering him.
Mhm.
Yeah, like leave him where he's at.
Had
Like
dog. He
him,
had the best
McDaniels, they're
defensive
good
player in the
coordinators.
league, and they couldn't do nothing more. Listen.
He needed to stay where he's at. That's not going to turn. They need to start recycling the same coaches. Like it's not going to turn out. It's going to be a couple years and he's going to be a coordinator again.
We will be cool with Flores, the Dolphins quarterback. The Dolphins coach that got fired. He would actually be pretty good. He will be good.
Oh, of course, yeah. He's good. Like I
don't know why he fired him. Oh, he black. My bad.
Yeah.
No,
and it's
Miami. I told. And it's Florida. I told. That's just how long ago. I told my barber because I had hair back then. When they first hired him, I said he'll be gone soon, and somebody's going to scoop in Harbaugh and take the reins and then lead him on to the playoffs.
I was just about to say, do you remember when he was leaving Stanford? It was like it's either between Miami and San Francisco because he knew Stephen Ross because Stephen Ross was a Michigan alum or something like that. He chose San Francisco to stay in the Bay and be the new Bill Walsh. Then when he was leaving San Francisco, they're like, oh, the Miami job opened up again. And he went back to Michigan instead, get back to his now.
The pieces are there. Like he has, like the defense is straight, just how our defense was before he got there. They got a decent little offense. The quarterback play. I mean, he made Alex Smith into like he basically gave Alex Smith confidence because Alex Smith
he brought him back to life. Yeah. Mike Singletary broke him down every single week.
Yeah, I think that's the move. I think they're gonna pick him up.
Yo, Jerry looked like he's ready to fire everybody tonight.
Everybody.
His face. You gotta go.
That's what I was thinking. If we had lost this game, I'm like, Jimmy's gone for sure. I don't know if Kyle would be gone because I
just don't think Jimmy could be gone though. I think we need to at least keep. If we don't get Aaron Rodgers, which is my dream.
No, I'm saying we need I have 100%. We need to bring him back for a 1-year deal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I'm saying if we had lost the game, he'd be gone. They would have fully gone all in on Trey Lance, built the whole offseason around him. Even though I'm still shaky on Trey Lance.
He's not ready yet. I'll say 1 more year, and then he'll be ready. They need to bring Jimmy G back 1 more year, then go from there.
Hey, when do they hand out like them the offensive and defensive rookie of the years and all that?
Should be this
like right before the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. NFL honors. That's what it is. The NFL honors thing they do.
Yeah.
I forgot about that whole ceremony. Because then they do the Hall of Fame around that time as well.
You think Parsons has both?
Nah, they're gonna give the actual defensive player of the year to TJ Watt.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna give
not to take shots at a down opponent, but Diggs is overrated. Like he does get interceptions, but he gets roasted a lot.
No, but that's the whole scouting report on Buddy is he's got receiving hands, but it's because he's a receiver. So, so
I mean, that was the thing. Like, it was because he was on Ayuk, and Ayuk was having a game. Like me and John messaging. I'm like, I was happy that Ayuk didn't turn into a bust like guys like AJ Jenkins and Dante Pettis did that they drafted as receivers. Because and Deebo Samuel was the only like good receiver that we ever drafted in the last fucking 10, 15 years.
Niggas tried to tell me Crabtree was better than Dez. I wanted to fight over that.
No, they was out their goddamn mind. A nigga that get a chain snatch can't be the best.
Twice.
No,
I remember they had the graphic at the bottom. 2 chains.
Akeem took that shit live.
Twice.
Well, he was playing for the Raiders then, so
he don't count. It wasn't on us back then.
Yeah.
So we don't take one out jacket
because he had the crazy game against Texas when he caught the pass one-handed on the sideline, then ran it right in, and then that was like, oh, this guy's gonna be the top receiver in the draft, and he fucked up his ankle or something. And he had the ESPN magazine where he's like, I could run a 4.4 on crutches. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
A buddy of mine played for UMass, and he played cornerback, so he played against him in college, and he said he's good, but he's not.
Yeah, and remember he was so mad that Kaepernick never gave him the ball, but he had Vernon Davis and Anquan Bolden when he was clicking. Like,
I don't believe Baltimore. If Baltimore would have held on to Q
Bolden, yes,
yeah,
they would have won again.
They'd have won again. Also, if they'd have held on to Rex Ryan and not kept Harbaugh, because that Harbaugh is not a good coach. The Harbaugh that they have now.
He'd be gone now if it wasn't for Lamar. If Lamar went at that breakout year a couple years ago, he'd been inside. He'd be probably doing his pregame or postgame show right now. I'm about to watch
because the owner was already taking responsibility from him. After Cam Cameron left, they were snatching stuff from him.
Yeah, he was on his way out.
He cost them at least 3 games this year.
I'm glad he was there to toss these games because I'm tired. I was tired of hearing these Ravens fans.
They run a good franchise, though. That's what I can say about the Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens ran the franchise.
I can't hate him, but don't mean I can't hate him, but
I'm with you on that.
They constantly acknowledge a murderer. No, fuck them.
You know,
a murderer and a cheater.
Never mind, that's the wrong one.
Man threw away a blood-covered suit and he used deer antlers for that. Means a cheat and a murderer.
If the steering wheel doesn't, never mind, that's Brandy. Anyhow.
But fam, Banks, do you think we got a chance against Green Bay? I think we do.
No.
No one's winning. I said
that dirty foot bastard is gonna go over y'all, bro.
It's gonna be tough.
No one's winning. No one's winning in Lambeau. I said that before we were out of the playoffs. I said that weeks ago. No one's winning in Lambeau.
We'll see.
One great quarterback. Well, I'm not gonna say great, but one QB a few years ago did go into Lambeau in his first playoff game and pull one out. And he happened to be our quarterback. So it's
after he embarrassed them the previous year on the home turf.
So it's what's the Dumb and Dumb. So you're saying there's a chance. There's a chance, but it depends on Bosa and Warner's availability next game.
Yeah.
If they ain't there, I'm just gonna watch something. I'm gonna just watch old I'll watch the people over there.
So y'all already that's y'all next game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out to y'all for winning the playoffs, man. That's dope.
I was hoping you got Tampa Bay because I wanted Tampa Bay.
I don't want Tampa Bay.
I like to play them again. I thought they owed us one. You know what I mean?
I think y'all would have beat them this time.
They got away with a pass interference to end the other game. So yeah,
you know what's funny? Much like the other Bay Area team, this was the Giants Dodgers being the first round of the playoffs. Like they probably would have beaten Atlanta and who was the other team? St. Louis? Something like that, yeah. But they had to face each other in the first round, and then the rest of the other teams had an easy pass. All you just had to do was get through.
We left it all out on the field today. I don't know. I got to see what we got left against them. But they're going to come in there fired up. He's going to come in there fired up for us beating his ass for the last couple seasons. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah, but no, I don't want Tampa because Tom Brady's he's going to eat that secondary alive.
Yeah.
You do realize that Aaron Rodgers gets more time because he can move around, right?
Yeah.
We were beating them.
I said I would have beat.
We had the game won this season in week 3. Had the game won until he had to do. All right, let me go out there and show what I do.
You talking about the Tom Brady team that lost to the football team, right? That's the team you talking about?
As I said, we would have beat them. I think we would have beat them.
You lost to the Raiders.
Our biggest thing, we would have beat the Bucs. Somebody would have took out the Packers. Then we would have had a shot. But no one's winning in Lambeau, and that's like I said when we were still in the playoffs. I said that. So we
playoffs. Aria.
We win next week. I'm going to be back on my 2010 trash talking days. I'll be out of control like back in the day. We beat them. I'm going to be out of control. It's a big.
Can't wait.
I just don't want to run into your uncle. That's it. I mean, my uncle.
He coming. He coming. Don't worry.
I'm glad it snowed. I'm glad it snowed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad.
Because he was like, he hates Jimmy G. And he was that's what he was talking about. Yeah, this garbage gonna cost us a game. So he was getting fired up.
He almost cost us last week, but he fucking went on an 88-yard drive with a broken thumb and no timeouts.
Look, when we played the Seahawks last, he was over our house. Him and like another one of my buddies. He's pro Jimmy G. My cousin's anti Jimmy G. So when he threw that pick against the Seahawks, he left out. Like he stormed out. I can't watch this no more. He rolled out. He couldn't take it. I'm out of here. All right, I can't do this no more. He left. So my other buddy is down Dallas. So he called me. Like, man, tell your cousin Jimmy G. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that because he's gonna get fired up. Let him have the victory. Let him celebrate. This game the game's going on now is about to get out of hand.
Yeah, but it's also super boring after the game that you're not gonna top what you seen the day before.
Yeah, I don't care about this game. This is trash.
This was
a letdown game,
And it's late too.
It might not be a game there might not be another game this entertaining for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't have anything left. I'm exhausted. I've been drinking.
This was a New Japan match as a football game.
I'm gonna take shots.
But with like a Vince Russo finish, like.
Went out trouble. No, I'm done. I'm probably gonna be out after this podcast. I probably got another hour with me, then I'm out.
Yeah, no, I gotta watch.
I know, like legit. I text her, I can't breathe. I legit was like, the last 2 minutes, I was like,
I know. Rock said the same thing. He was like, he out of breath laughing.
No, that was Dre. That was Dre Senior who said that.
Oh yeah. He just
because I was like the whole time. I'm like, my heart just.
This might have been our Super Bowl. I hate to say it. This
last week. I thought that was last week. I'm like, you know what? We just got it. I haven't even been in the playoffs after last week.
If it was anybody else but the Cowboys, I'd have had that thing. But we had to win this because I know, like I said, too many Cowboy fans to talk to. I did win one bet.
It made it perfect with the belt being on the line. That's why I had to do it. It was legit a one-on-one match.
I didn't know. Like I was telling him, I told Davis, I didn't know y'all went live last week. So when I listened to it Friday, I said, "Oh shit, he put the belt up!" Like. What? And I'm like, oh, shit, he got to win now.
Yeah.
Like, put it on the line again.
John was the only one that he was the only one that semi-believed in me. My own father didn't even believe in me. He messaged me. Here are the texts from my dad. At 6:17, he said, "Good game. It's a good game." I said, "Fuck off. You didn't believe in me after the game was over."
Hey, yo, all right, yo. Look,
he legit said that too.
You know, black people don't do that, right? Like, we don't talk about marriage in such a way.
Yeah.
But he said that's pretty damn close.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I wish I could say that to my mom. She'll take a flight.
He knew I was,
Your family would have banked this. Your family would have, the actual family wouldn't have to get you. The actual family would have banked you. They'd have got you. Like, okay, we're on the way. In the snow. In the snow.
Whole time.
I ain't opening the door. Right. But he did say that. I said, all right, bro, you showing a little incel right now.
You got control.
You gotta chill out. Gotta ease up off the gas.
You don't know the way that man and I talk to each other. Again, he's the man that raised me.
Oh no, both of y'all talk shit. That CM Punk line,
exactly.
That's a bar. That's bar of the year so far. What do you think about CM Punk? I don't. That's a bar.
That's good.
So, yeah, he just
I told him the Fast and Furious movies are my Star Wars. He said, "Get out of my house."
That's what he's supposed to.
So whoa, wait a minute, time out. So we were just talking about the Fast and Furious movies. Like I think I seen the first one, and when the main people, I watched none of those. So I think
you
gotta watch all of them. Watch all.
Why you talk about these films like they actual like cinematic masterpieces?
They are.
What do y'all think about the last?
They are. No,
what do you think about the last one?
Oh, no, the last one wasn't the last one was the weakest. Yeah.
The last one was horrible.
I know. We talked about it. This man cut a promo the night he left a theater. I was drunk. I woke up in the middle of the night, rose up like the Undertaker, and I saw him leave a voice note. I am upset. I said, bro, no.
This was going back. The last, even the one before that was questionable. But this one,
that was just because The Rock was,
This one took the cake. This one was bad. This one was bad. Makes zero sense.
That's why I was like so just because this is what people.
None of these are above a 3-star, my nigga. Like
no, you're wrong, sir.
None of these. I'm gonna tell you when it ended. When they had to fight, when The Rock and Vin Diesel fought, and like no, what it was. Vin Diesel was fighting somebody. And he fell out of fucking plane and landed on a car. And was still alive.
That's Triple X. That's a different movie.
No.
It was the Fast movie.
Him and Michelle Rodriguez fell out of plane or some shit like that, and he landed on his back and smiled. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no. That's Fast and Furious 6. Yeah, he drives. He crashes and like uses the car as a springboard and catches her in the air like he's fucking. Jerry Rice.
That could happen if he breaks himself. You know what I mean?
I said it when we had our
if real niggas to get that one. Ain't nobody on here gonna get that though.
I got you.
They stopped being believable when this man who's legit 5'7" stood toe to toe with Dwayne Johnson, who's 6'4". Like when they were nose to nose, that's how you know those movies weren't legit because this man is on 4 apple boxes to equal Dwayne Johnson's height.
Have you ever seen a Tom Cruise movie?
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. But like Vin Diesel will make you think that he's that guy.
Hey, he's supposed to. He's a star of these action movies, but they are just that. They're just action movies, you know.
That's good though.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
but they aren't like Scorsese.
You think
like this isn't Godfather 2? Like you know what I'm saying? This isn't.
I can make the case that the first one has some cinematic magnificence of like legit of the highest degree. Like I'm saving it for when Cal comes on for the Oscars because I'm like, this movie got they should.
Sam, you gotta believe him. You know he watched movies.
Just
so you ride for the Fast and Furious like Orange Cassidy rides for the Fast and Furious.
What exactly?
He is that's what I'm Beige
Cassidy. I am Orange Cassidy. That's why he's
Beige Cassidy, Orange Grassity. Y'all niggas high. Listen. They're great action movies. They're fun. They're fun. Yeah. Cinematic masterpieces. They have never been that. No, they are 3-star. They are 3-star ceiling. The Fast and Furious movies have a 3-star ceiling. And
what's
that's
your favorite movies then? What's your favorite movies?
Juice.
Juice is great. Yeah, Juice is fun.
Oh, here we
but my favorite. But I mean, if you want to talk cinematic masterpieces, I'll go Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Do the Right Thing is also an amazing film. It all depends on what you're looking for. Action movies are cool, but they're not art. They are very face value.
You ever seen Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I've seen Time Cop.
That's art. The Arnold Schwarzenegger movies like Predator, that's art. People still talk about that shit more than they talk about Godfather movies. In sense of quotes. Nah. People quote that shit all the time, like "Kana, you son of a bitch." People quote that more than his son getting shot up. And look what they did to my son. They
quote the bad Godfather movie more than they quote any of that Schwarzenegger stuff. You know what I mean? Every time I get up, they pull me back in.
Yeah,
like that's one of the biggest movie quotes of all time. Like
it is more than the movie
storyline. The Godfather 2 might be the most referenced
I'm smart
movie I've ever seen.
Not dumb like everyone thinks. I'm smart, and I want
respect. Or New Jack City, probably. Well, New Jack City for us.
Low key.
That's quoted movies.
You think it's a bad movie?
New Jack City is a bad movie. It's terrible.
No, it's not. It's a good movie.
No, it's that review. You got to see that. Edits, put me on to.
Yeah. Yo, the edits in that movie are. There's one scene in the movie in particular. They're not having the same conversation.
Yeah.
There are iconic people in this movie.
The club scene, right?
No, when they're outside and they're talking to Mario Van Peebles and the Asian guy, and this is I think either right before or right after the Carter stuff, and it's just like the conversation just don't match. It
was a lot of camera cuts. I know what film I'm talking about. He put me onto that review and the dude broke it down. I was like,
James Caan throws the worst phantom punch you've ever seen when he beats up Carlo in the brawl in The Godfather. It's like wrestling fake.
If you are upset at the way a punch will work in one of the best written
I'm saying someone who loves this this movie. What movie's one of my favorite movies of all time? It's bad when you watch this like, oh, and apparently I shot that scene for 4 days and you're like, you still didn't get it after 4 days? Like,
well, you want to throw a shoot punch? You can't throw a shoot
punch.
No,
shoot it from the other angle.
It's Francis Ford Coppola, bro. I think he was just like,
that is true. He was already $80 million in debt by the time.
Exactly. Paramount was like, we ain't got no more fucking money for you, so figure it out. We ain't got no film for you, figure it out. But I understand exactly what y'all mean. But
John, you should watch all the Fast and the Furious movies. They're phenomenal. I would highly recommend them.
I've seen all of them that the main cast was in, like the Bow Wow ones and the Tokyo Drift. None of that. I never seen that.
Well, that's Tokyo Drift, the best one. Well, that's the second best one.
I'm out of here. All right, y'all. God bless y'all.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about those.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, this game now is over. This game over. It's officially over now.
Y'all made him
tried
into
it.
Jeff Jarrett. Y'all know that, right, fam? Everybody in the BRP, y'all made him Jeff Jarrett. That's how this motherfucker dressed like and acting like right now. The chosen one.
Well, you know
Slap
how I ended
nuts.
for him.
They get it all out this week. I don't know how it's going to turn out next week. So
Nah, come on, John. You gotta
get it
have
off this
faith.
week. Get it off this week.
Now he wants to
believe
be George
I
Michael.
want to get for trash talking purposes, but after next
I
week,
told this man to have faith the other day when he's like, I hope you don't lose that 10. I'm like, have faith.
I
Damn
told
it.
him, I was listening to a Friday. I was listening to a Friday morning while I was working. I'm like, man, I hope you don't lose that title Sunday.
He's like, you must be a stupid motherfucker to make a bet like that.
I was listening to. I was like, oh no, like I was like, oh no. I messed
And what
around with
happened?
him.
What happened?
Yeah, he can't. Yeah,
Hey,
Oh,
Hasbulla
shit,
said he
that
want the title,
happened.
Davis.
Who is that?
Oh my
Hasbulla
god!
said he
Yo,
want the title.
we gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching. No,
Goddamn Russian bots have invaded.
the cells are
Come
coming. The sleeper cells.
I
are
don't owe
coming.
nobody no money. I ain't do no bets. Chill out, Hasbulla.
No, I almost thought about gambling just to be like, you know what?
I only
I'm
made
gonna
one.
win.
Only made one. So that's actually like it's actually a drink. Like once the Marion clears out, I got a drink bet somebody got to pay up to. But besides that, I ain't betting no money. But so I do got
No,
one
I
bet.
legit was like, nah, I gotta double down. I gotta go all in. I gotta bet the belt. I gotta bet some money. I gotta
My
bet
cousin.
respect.
Hey man, remember my cousin that came to the bar that had the Cowboys helmet? Remember that?
Yeah, he was doing too much.
He went all in. Bro. He went all in. He went all in.
That's the thing. I'm a super Cowboy fan. Like everybody that knows me, like they know, all right, nigga, like sneakers, hip hop, and the Cowboys. Like they know all the break.
The Father, the
I
Son,
don't-
and the Holy Spirit.
But I don't really wild out. Like I love my Cowboys. I don't wild out though. Niggas be
He does.
for me.
He
Niggas
put
will
on.
put Cowboy socks,
Yeah.
pants, jersey, hat, goggles, earbuds,
His
helmet.
pool he got a Cowboy emblem at the bottom of his pool.
That's hard.
That is
Still
too
on
much.
his pool.
That's
He
That
got
hard.
is-
Cowboys
That's
emblem
hard,
on
but
his helmet.
that's too much though as well.
He got his
That's
pool
hard, but too
table
much.
Cowboys.
No, I don't think
All
that
right,
is too.
that's
I
too
think
much.
that's. I don't think that's too much. I think the outfit is more ridiculous. You got,
But you
socks
can't
on?
wear the
I would-
outfit
I would
outside. They
say-
come inside, yo. You see what I
No, I
got?
would say the
Table
pants.
right here.
And
You
you
got
at the
Cowboys.
crib, baby.
No, you should
That's
only wear shirts, jerseys, hoodies, jackets, and hats. No pants, no shoes, no socks, nothing. Just upper body
Hey, yo.
wear.
And
Even a
let-
hoodie at time I can't
Let
do.
me give y'all the gym, the worst piece of sports memorabilia.
I already know what it is.
Purple camo pants. It's
1,000%.
absolutely worst.
See, y'all ain't in Baltimore, so we see that shit on the daily fucking basis.
Wow.
It's the worst.
Yeah, you
Purple
look like
Zubaz.
these niggas
Purple
look like
Zubaz.
Egile and Barney had a
Oh,
baby.
yeah, no, the
like you
Zubaz are-
niggas is wilding.
The Zubaz are a big deal for the Vikings fans
Why
here.
would you come? I'm like,
Oh
yo,
yeah,
what?
when I've been to
Where
Minnesota.
can you hide in these? You can only hide from people in these pants at Prince House. That's the
It's
only
bad.
place you camouflage.
And they,
These motherfuckers think
they proudly wear them, especially on Sundays. They be out in the little Wegmans and stuff with the little cowboy, the little what's the name, little
Come on,
pants,
come on, but don't do that. Don't do that, cuz. Don't do that. You
So I
gotta
almost
get it
got
right.
that mixed up. They got the little purple camouflage, like they out of control with it. It's the worst here.
Yo, these motherfuckers think they Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We can change the cameo.
I am out of here now.
Yeah, we gotta wrap. We should wrap up anyway. But fam, John, appreciate y'all coming on so we can somewhat talk about this game that we were invested in.
Real quick. Hey, Black John, what's your favorite Brand Nubian song?
Oh, Punk's about to get beat down.
That's the easy way.
And
Favorite Niner of all time.
Say it again.
Who's your favorite Niner of all time?
Oh man, it gotta be Jerry Rice. I got the jersey right here. I can't show it on the camera. Yeah, I got
The
the
nigga
Jerry
with the
Rice jersey.
Popeye helmet with the chicken on it?
I just showed my wife and son that yesterday, and they cried laughing. They were ashamed.
Jerry Rice. I got
Just
it.
because he's not doing coked out promos like Michael Irvin, you gotta relax.
Yeah.
Okay?
What the fuck is
seen
the
that.
problem?
He was out of control.
This man did it at the start of the game. He's like, "We won't lose
Hey, man,
in our home stadium." And look what the fuck.
Hey,
I'm like,
cokeheads over coons,
Absolutely.
and I stand by that. And I stand
Hey,
by
Davis,
that.
we're gonna make that the title of this.
I can't. My name can't be on.
Can't
My
vote
name
on
can't be.
You'll be fine.
Hey, is Jerry Rice married? Y'all ever seen him with a woman?
All
Okay,
right,
we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. No.
At BRP Black
Wrap it
Rasslin.
up.
You are not doing this again. You are not
Wrap
doing
it
this
up.
after
Canada.
this.
They said they saw him in Canada doing the
Wrap it up.
intercontinental for years. I'm sorry. go ahead.
Where's Buffy?
Not after the Sherman Helmsley thing where Gene Cena's like, the fuck you mean Sherman Helmsley was
At the BVD pod. Hey, Weezy got a different. It mean a different thing now, don't it?
George. Get that young fella out of here,
Weezy.
George. You got to get on the set.
Weezy. Weezy. It got a different meaning, don't it now?
That's why he was walking like that.
All right, just hit, you know what? I'm legit leaving now.
All right,